If you can hang a picture, you can hang your beautiful new skylight shades. Just follow the steps in this video and it'll be up in no time. Grab these simple tools and let's get started. All skylight shades have the same basic parts: the shade, side tracks, and mounting hardware. Depending on the type of skylight you ordered, the parts you have may be a little different, but that's okay. I'm installing an inside mount motorized skylight shade with remote control. Do not remove the rubber bands holding the rails together until after the headrail is installed. If you have a manual lift skylight shade, don't remove the rubber bands until both the headrail and tracks are installed. Start by attaching the mounting brackets inside the top of the skylight window. To position the end brackets, measure and make a mark 4 inches in from each corner. Next, measure back from each mark and make another mark for your desired depth. You need a minimum of 2.5 inches to fully recess the shade in the window. Center the back of the bracket at your marks and use the pencil to mark for the screw holes. Pre-drill the screw holes for each bracket. Then, install each bracket with the provided screws. Repeat these same steps for mounting the brackets at the bottom of the window. Make sure to use the same depth measurement you used for the top brackets. Return to the top of the window to mount the battery clips. Place them behind your brackets and set them to the same depth. Mark the screw hole for each clip, pre-drill the screw holes at each mark, and install the battery clips with the provided screws. Remove the end cap from the end of the battery pack and insert the included AA batteries. Screw the cap back on, then connect the battery pack to the motor in the headrail. Install the remote battery by sliding the carrier out from the bottom of the remote. To pair the shade with the remote, use your pencil to press and hold the button on top of the motor until it begins to beep. Between the 4th and 5th long beeps, use your pencil to press the C button on the back of the remote. Now it's time to install the shade to the brackets. Hold the shade up to the top of the window and snap the battery pack into the clips. Then, slip the headrail into the brackets so that the front of each bracket slides under the front groove of the top rail. Roll the headrail back and up until it snaps into the brackets. You can now safely remove the rubber bands to release the anchor rail. On the remote, press and hold the down button to lower the anchor rail to the bottom of the window. Guide the rail down with your hands until it reaches the brackets at the bottom. Using the same motion as before, clip the anchor rail to the brackets. The next step is to install the side tracks. Pre-drill holes along each side track, spacing each hole no more than 12 inches apart. This will make it easier for the screws to be inserted through your side tracks. Place the side tracks against the top and bottom rails with the wide flange facing the room. Use the provided screws to attach each track to the side of the window, making sure they're parallel with each other. Press the up and down buttons on the remote to test the shade. If your moving rail is not level with the top and bottom rails when it's operating, locate the adjustment dials on either side of the moving rail. Use a flathead screwdriver to turn the dial clockwise on the side that is too loose. Use quarter turns until the rail is level. And that's it! To move the shade in small intervals, quickly press the up or down buttons on the remote. If you want the shade to raise or lower faster, press and hold the button for a few seconds. We hope you enjoy your beautiful new skylight shades from Select Blinds. If you have any questions or need any additional help, please see our product's installation guide on our website or just give us a call. We're here to help.